In this tutorial, we will explore the variety of ways to import data into Image Pro Premiere 3D. Your first interaction with the application will be importing your data into the product, and it doesn't get any easier. Simply go to the File menu and hover over the Open. Here you'll notice you have a simple open for bringing in more than one image, or just one at a time. Open images as a sequence, which gives you the option to check Bring in as sequence. You also have the option for bringing in images as a set and viewing all of the demo images included and installed with Image Pro Premiere 3D. If I choose Open Images, I can navigate to all the images in my image folder. Navigate to any one of my favorites, libraries, my computer, or the network. Choose the image that I want, click on it, and open. If I want to open one or multiple images from a folder that's already open on my desktop, I can simply open that folder, click on my image, and drag that into the Image tab. Here it will copy right into the application and open immediately. If it's a sequence file or a set, you'll be able to open it automatically as a three-dimensional view. If, however, it's a single image or just a time lapse, then it'll open in the image view. Now, three-dimensional images can be viewed in a variety of different ways. So if you want to go to the Image tab to see all of your options, you can find them on the far left, or you can find them at the bottom of the application as smaller icons. The three-dimensional view, as I've said, is the default for anything that's a three-dimensional set. However, three-dimensional sets also have the option of being opened as a slicer or in a gallery view. The gallery view allowing you to see all of the frames in time or Z. If I simply want to view it in image mode, I can do that as well, and you'll see that your set or your sequence file will show the number of frames at the top right next to the name of the image. A play bar will be along the bottom, and we'll be able to simply play through our image. From the File menu and Open, here is where you will find all the different file types in Image Pro Premiere 3D. At the bottom right, you can have a full list of all the file types that are opened. You notice that all of the major Microscope company native file formats are available, as well as many three-dimensional formats. From this list, you'll be able to open two-dimensional, three-dimensional, and even four-dimensional datasets. Fluorescence, CT scans, MRIs, serial block face SEMs, X-ray tomography, and more can be opened with Image Pro Premiere 3D. In many cases, you might find that you only have a sequence of TIFFs. And if that's the case, it may be difficult using the file open to open them the way that you need to. For this reason, we've added a special functionality to Image Pro Premiere 3D. By going to File, Open, the third option down is Open Set from Files. Clicking this option will give a dialog allowing you to navigate to any one of the folders in your network. Simply by choosing this folder, you'll see that all the files in the folder will be listed in the middle grouping. Clicking on any one of the files will automatically detect whether there are channels, time frames, or individual Z positions listed in the file name. Intelligent algorithms are running to evaluate whether your file name is parsed in such a way. When clicking on the file, the bottom will show all the different types of channels, times, sites, or scans that could potentially be listed for the number that you have in your file name. Once it has automatically detected what potential dimension this file is talking about, it will show you in the top right all the dimensions it's taking a guess at. Potential Z-planes, different types of channels, and how many time points there might be. If there's different channels, it will also give the option for choosing a die and choosing it from the die list that you've created. The ones that show up will be your favorites. You can always go to your die list later and edit this to bring more in. If metadata is not included to show the Z spacing between the individual files, Z spacing can be entered here along with the units. The set name will automatically default to the name of the file that you have, and when you're happy with your automatically detected sequence or larger set, you can simply click Open Set. Now, if everything cannot be automatically detected, there are multiple options. The second one is to be able to split a sequence into dimensions, in which case we're looking at a single dimension at a time. Each time it finds a single dimension, you're able to add that dimension to your set and then move on to the next one. Lastly, if it's very difficult to determine the type of dimension, the type of set that you have because of the naming conventions, you can easily choose the type of dimension it should be, tell it how many frames there are, and add one at a time manually to build your set. Once an image set has been opened into Image Pro Premiere 3D and you're visualizing in 3 dimensions, you might want to look at the metadata and how it was brought in. By at any time right-clicking on your image, you bring out the context menu. You can look at the document properties and view from a number of templates: simple, normal, expert, and metadata. All these different views will allow you to see information about your set. Die and tint information, Z spacing information, and all the lenses that were used to acquire it. If none is available, you can apply these to the image set, or you can edit it right inside of the metadata editor. Z spacing is always a part of the metadata, and so you're able to see first and last frames, positions, and frame count, giving you all the information about how you're going to visualize your three-dimensional image. When on the 3D View tab, you see that the voxel size will be listed here, which is pulling the Z spacing from metadata. The X and Y spacing will be pulled from your Hone tab, where you have a calibration grouping and spatial calibrations options. The name of your spatial calibration and the units per pixel or pixels per unit will be listed here. Ideally, using a known set with accurate spatial calibrations is recommended. To evaluate this powerful new product, register to receive a 14-day free trial version to run on any 64-bit Windows 7 or 8 PC, at least meeting our minimum hardware requirements. For more information about Image Pro Premiere 3D or any Media Cybernetics product, please contact your local reseller or company representative.